You've created a world with its own religion, culture, history, magic system, and now you have to explain it without making your reader feel like they're doing homework. That's where a lot of writers get stuck. Because when your world building is big, when you're dealing with complex hierarchies, unfamiliar customs, made up holidays, and ancient treaties, it's easy to fall into the trap of info dumping. But readers don't want a textbook, they want a story. So let's talk about how to write deep, intricate world building without overloading your reader. First, start small. You know everything about your world, but the reader is coming in with nothing. So instead of giving them a huge history lesson, give them a single moment. Let them watch a character tie on ritual beads before a funeral. Let them hear two nobles talking to each other with formal titles while everyone around them is using first names. Let them feel the magic before you explain how it works. Then you can layer in the explanation later after the reader already has a reason to care. Second, you want to ground the unfamiliar in the familiar. This is why metaphors can be your best friend. If your world has 3 moons, show your character staring up at them the way we might stare up at a full moon in our world. Give the reader emotional entry points. Even if your magic is powered by copper coins and forgotten names, they'll follow along if they can connect it to fear or pride or longing. Third, reveal your world when the story depends upon it. Don't do it all at once, just when it matters. In The Broken Earth by N.K. Jemisin, you learn about the magic system when the protagonist uses it in real time to survive an earthquake. There's no lore dump there, it's just high stakes and context. In The Hunger Games, you don't get the whole history of Panem on page 1. You get Katniss hunting in the woods and worrying about her sister. And then slowly, organically, the world starts to take shape. Even Elden Ring, which barely explains anything, draws you in with mood and fragments. You piece things together by being there. So instead of asking, how do I explain my world? Ask, what does my character notice? What confuses them? What's too ordinary for them to even mention? That's where the authenticity lives. And if you need to include background info, do it through voice. Let a character explain it in their own words. Let it show up in an overheard conversation or in a controversial play, a classroom argument, or a story handed down over dinner. Give the world building a reason to exist within the world itself. You don't have to simplify your world to make it readable. You just have to guide the reader the same way you got there, moment by moment.